Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to have a special what if. And that what if is, what if Tanjiro was Yoriichi reincarnation? Now before we get into the video, please like, share, subscribe so that I can get more money, and totally because I not want to entertain you guys and share my idea. Anyway, let's get on with the story. Now before we begin, I would say that Tanjiro will have all of yoriichi memory and plus his physical strength, since it specifically said that in order to use sun breathing, you need to have immense strength and a strong sword. So he's gonna have immense strength but the sword later. Okay, continue. Okay, now let's begin. Now when Tanjiro, aka Yoriichi, was walking to the mountain, he would smell blood. Yes, I'm giving the Tanjiro special sense of smell and maybe his forehead too. But anyway, as he ran, then he saw Nezuko was injured, so he would try to carry her to the hospital. And since he was fast, fast and stronger, he was able to subdue Nezuko before she even hurt him. And suddenly, Giyu Tomioka would come in and say, "I gotta slay that demon alive." But thankfully, Yoriichi was strong heck as he was able to use the sun breathing first form dance by using the axe to at least subdue with Giyu would shock the Giyu sense sun breathing. And this time, instead of going with Irudaki, he would go to the Demon Slayer core immediately, and people would say, nah, we gotta slay that demon. But Giyu would say no, because when I fight with her, she did not hurt me at all. And some of the people say slay her, some say maybe let her alive. But they would finally get to a discussion after say that, okay, you say you have some breathing, okay, so you can fight me, you can save her. The Wind Hashira would say, I forgot his name, but anyway, they would go to a sparring match, and I don't have to say anything. Yoriichi would dominate him easily, which made people shocked, saying, wow. Oh, and also the reason they bring him here too because of the Demon Slayer mark, and they asked him how did they get the Demon Slayer mark, and he explained the process of getting him it, and people would be impressed. So he would also train under them, and he want to know more about them even more. Then they decided to let him to go to his first mission, which is the swamp, the demon swamp, and he just kill it easily. Then it's the drum demon time, and that is where he meet with Zenitsu and I forgot the name. And so this breeding guy, yeah, and probably should have scripted before. But anyway, continue on with the story. He would be still mad. He dislike them a few part, but he also like their interaction. So they would go to the drum demon, and he killed the drum demon easily. And Zenitsu would also have his moment to shine. And Inosuke would try to hurt Nezuko, but Tanjiro, aka Yoriichi, would subdue him easily. Then they would go to the Spider Family archive. As they head to the mountain, Tanjiro would use sun breathing first form dance to hurt some of the to cut some of the rope, and finally meet with the first demon, and he just cut his head easily. Then finally meet with upper lower rank something, I forgot the number. And when he saw how tragic he was, he said, I'm not playing no more, as he immediately run to him and say sun breathing. What should he use? Yeah, screw it. Sun breathing 8 form solar heat hail, as immediately he would kill him easily. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. And Giyu arrived, take that. And Giyu arrived, say good job, and they would take him back to the Hashira place, and not to hurt Nezuko, since I already explained that. And they would give him the robe of being a Hashira, which shock both Zenitsu and Inosuke, saying, how the heck did he become that? And they would explain, because he had aura, and they were like, okay, we all understand. Now continue on with the story. The next is the Mugen Train, and this time Rengoku will Rengoku won't go. This time will be Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu will go with him. And for that Akasha, and for that Himu version of Akasa, Tanjiro to kill it easily. Then they would ride the train, and suddenly Edmu would try to knock them out, but luckily he knocked the wrong person out, and Zenitsu come out and slay the whole thing easily. Yoriichi would wake up and would use sun breathing something form, you can guess what it is, to go to the head of the train and cut the head off, easily killing him. And along with that, he would also use the Silver Sage, and he said to him that he think that pathetic demon, I won't even use my strongest form. As after he rescued a few people by using his sun breathing along with Inosuke and Zenitsu, how the train would collapse, as immediately Akaza would come in and say, who's the strongest one around here? I want to fight. Then Yoriichi won't even budge, as he would immediately use sun breathing element form, Sun Halo Dragon Head Stand, to kill Akaza, immediately not kidding at all. And Akaza would he won't meet his original wife or anything. He says, I want to hurt him immediately and don't want to let him live that tragedy. Again, so yeah. Anyway, continuing with the story, they will get their rest, and immediately Tengen would invite him to help him find his wife, and Yoriichi would agree to help Sen. He's that nice guy. As after chilling that place for a bit, they will investigate, and he would immediately meet with upper rank 6 immediately. As immediately Yoriichi would bring out his blade and say, bring it on. As immediately the demon will get PTSD of Yoriichi, and she immediately went for the kill, as Yoriichi would use sun breathing form was it again? The fourth form of fake rainbow. As immediately after that he would get behind her and say, impressive but not good enough. As immediately he would cut off her head, and thinking that was all over, suddenly she would get up and her brother would come into, and Yoriichi was shocked about it, but not too much out. And as he would use sun breathing, night form, seeking star, the seeking sun transformation, to cut both of their head off, immediately killing him with shock. Tengen saying, man, I want to slay that demon so much, but his wife would come in and say we miss him, as that's all. Yoriichi is just that guy. Anyway, continue on with the story. The next arc that will happen is the Swordsman Village arc, and he would go to the Swordsman Village since there are two reasons for that. First is that I said that in order for you to use sun breathing, you need 1 physical strength and 2 a strong sword, and all that arc he would also break his sword so many times that the swordsman don't even want to fix it. So he would remember an old friend building him a strong sword, and he would also told that old friend to hide his sword, and he also heard a rumor saying a strong weapon that will make any demon slayer strong. So he would put everything together and say, yeah, that's something strong. It's probably my sword. So he would go to the Swordsman Village arc and would meet the Miss Hashira, and they would talk saying that look like still pretending to be Yoriichi, pretending to be someone else, and he would remember Kokoshibo, his twin brother, and feel saddened that his brother become like this. Anyway, he would investigate and find a robot statue of himself. So he would bring out his sword and try to hurt and to fight with it, but it seemed that it was so strong that he was able to destroy it immediately, and he was since it was specifically said that Yoriichi was so strong that they would have to give the robot 6 arms because to match at least part of his ability. Anyway, yeah, he would break the neck, get his rusted sword, and the swordsman would go and chip that sword away, making it nicer for him. Anyway, he was resting in the spring with Nesco, and then try to make Ryu, I think. Yeah, I can't. But make a good friendship with that half demon, saying that you do not be ashamed about your ability. But he would just be uncomfortable with that and would kick him out. But Yoriichi would understand and go to play with Nesco. And suddenly, Miss Hashira will come and ask about where his swordsman is. And suddenly, the upper rank Hankengu, I think, yeah, Hankengu would come in and would try to hurt him, but Yoriichi and Mitsuki is just enough to destroy easily. After destroying it, they would just go back to talking, and suddenly they would hurt a lot. And immediately they actually, yeah, I want some of the swordsmen villages to survive, so they would go and see a large fish. As this time, Yoriichi won't even go and help them, as he would say that he wants both the love Hashira and the Miss Hashira to try their best, and if anything go wrong, he would go in and help, since he wants all two of them to at least develop the Demon Slayer mark, as they both agree thinking that maybe two, because if they fail, at least Yoriichi would come and back them up. So yeah, they will both go to try to kill him, as immediately they will both surpass their limit and finally get the Demon Slayer mark, killing that disgusting upper rank 5, I remember. Yeah, I think upper rank 5 immediately. That's finally they were signed in relief. And oh, I forgot, that means Nesco actually, no, Hankenku, yeah, I change everything. Hankenku would still be alive, since that you have to get that small part. So yeah, Yoriichi is tasked with doing that, while the rest would also task of at least fight with the clone, as finally Yoriichi would reach that final small part and immediately kill it, along with Nesco would finally reveal that she was able to withstand the sun. I'm changing all of that because if I don't change that, then Muzan will have reason to come, because he think that there's a sun being, aka somebody who look like Yoriichi. And do you think I want to risk that shit? Hell nah, I'm waiting for another 1,000 years. So yeah, that was the story. So yeah, that's the reason I changed the whole thing. So to recap everything, Hankenku was able to survive. Yoriichi was tasked to kill the Hankenku clone. Both Mitsuki and Miss 3 and the Miss Hashira was both tasked to at least fight with the upper rank 5, but for upper rank 4, Yoriichi just took care of it. So yeah, both the Hashira get their Demon Slayer mark, and Nesco finally surpassed the sun. Anyway, continuing on with the story, what happened next? Oh yeah, it's the Hashira training arc act, as all of them would get their training, and Yoriichi would also be part of this, as he would train, I'm not sure how he would train, I guess their own physical strength, and would also try to teach them a small part of sun breathing. Since in the manga, I think in the anime they say that Tanjiro sun breathing is not like Yoriichi, it's just a form that they can use, but not as strong as the original sun breathing. So yeah, he would try to make them use a small part of sun breathing, just if the demon comes, they can use it. Anyway, continue on with the story. Moves on with aura form, trying to scare the head, but the mansion would blow up, and finally everyone would pull up trying to hurt Muzan, but Muzan would easily subdue all of them, and this time the fight would change the whole thing. Then this time is Yoriichi, Misery and Obanai will still fight with the demon that can control the Infinity Castle. Giyu and Inosuke, Shinobu, the flower being Hashira would also fight with that one dude that can control ice, and the rest fight with upper rank 1. As for upper rank 1, when he would say that he does not want to fight with those weaklings, as he wants to fight with his own brother, because he wants to know how strong he is. As Yoriichi would say, brother, I am disappointed in you. As Kokoshi both would put everything together and realize that he was the reincarnation of Yoriichi, so he would get pissed off too. As immediately both of them would clash, and I don't have to say anything, as Yoriichi would bring out that sun breathing 12 form flaming dance, immediately destroy Kokoshibo, killing him instantly, which made everyone impressed, saying amazing. As they would ask for the ice dude, he gets killed. It was killed immediately, as it takes 3 Hashira level and send Inosuke and the flower bringing girl, but at least Hashira level, and Giyu is one of the most strongest, and even but Shinobu is weak, so they would balance out, say at least a good amount, so they would kill the ice dude immediately, upper rank 2 immediately, as they would go to Muzan, and the sunrise counting art would come in, as Yoriichi would bring out his sword and say sun breathing 13 form, and Chasanuki, I can't even say the word. Look, I even look it up and I can't even say the word at all. So sun breathing 13 form, kill Muzan immediately. Muzan tried to grab, but this time all of the Hashira would help Yoriichi in order to cut every piece of Muzan, trying to make him not revive Earth. As this is the end of the what if. Shinobu and Giyu would get together until Giyu died. Obanai and Mystery will also get together, and the stone breathing Hashira would die since he was way too old. So this is the end of my what if. Sorry if this probably did horror, but at least I tried. So please give me a like, share and subscribe so I can get more view and more people to watch my video. Goodbye.